Oh, finally. All right, guys. I'm going to show you my tune. It is not a meta tune. I created it using ForzaTune Pro. The 5% sauce. I set the spring rate with 100% fuel. Just remember that. High pressure. It recommends half pound, I think. The difference is it's probably like 28, 29 and a half and 30 and a half, or I can't remember. Let me look at the app real quick. It recommends 29 and a half and 30. I found that I moved it down to 28 and a half and 29, and it felt pretty good, but the back end would get a little loose in the last half of the lap. So moving that down to 28 and a half helped. The gearing, I used the app, so third gear is from the app, and then I shortened everything else. I kind of knew the NSX would need this just before I even started Rivals. In the Grim Legion Gaming, he's got a Discord server. I will leave a link to his channel. Him and Jonathan Burnham or Kalos, they were talking about this, so I already knew I needed to shorten the gearing. Something when you look at the power band, but so I got some inspiration from them, so I want to give them credit for that. Here, it starts at the front caster angle of 6.0, and I just found that around 6.9, so I use the braking distance and where it turns green to kind of get a feel for a starting point. If it's different than 6.0, it might be better, and that's where I landed. Roll bars, spring rate, ride height set to minimum, of course. Damping, suspension geometry. This is a place where the ForzaTune Pro, when you reduce the rear aero to minimum, which you have to in GT cars to be really fast, you're going to have to do that. This is just where I kind of landed on the anti-dive, anti-squat, and the roll center. I'm at 2.8. This would be the suggested, and I went to 2.8 just to get a little more understeer. And then here I'm dialing the anti-squat down to help settle the rear a little bit. I also set the turn exit down to 80, that setting. All the details and the import code will be in the description. And then, of course, you have to adjust the anti-dive a little bit to keep it from diving. But when you go up on the roll center offset in the front, you don't have to move this up as much. They kind of work together as far as the stiffness goes, or it seems to. Aero, braking balance. I started at 120, and I found that I was locking up just like when I would want to press on the brake in certain places. I had a tendency to lock up or on, just a little the touch, and I moved that to 115. Here I had the braking balance at 50. It'll actually say that the braking is better at 50, but I felt moving at 51, it may not be. It's really close either way, but it takes a little pressure off the back tires. Something about it's better for the full lap as far as the handling goes when I moved that to 51. Differential, this will be way different than what you would see in the meta tune. Probably they're probably 50 or 60 on the acceleration, and this is just to keep the back end calmed down with that rear aero being at a minimum. And then my steering wheel, 4-speed back, just leaving it at 100, and steering range 70. So I'm not the best at Spa. That's about the best I can do. Is I had a 215.9. I had the delta for that yesterday and completely messed it up. So I thought I'd come back this morning, try to capture a video, see if I could do it again, and just show you my settings. And for anyone else who's trying to use the app and reduce rear aero and GT or something, maybe it'll give you some ideas. So Thanks, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.